Hi, so for my informative speech, I'm going to be talking about the most listened to genre of music and why. So if you didn't know, the most listened to genre of music is pop music. I'm going to be talking about the music in our culture and it growing rapidly, the most listened to genre of music, which is pop music, and why pop music is the most popular. So starting off, how has pop music evolved? The artists have adapted tremendously from even 2000, for example. As an artist, as a music artist, you have to know your audience and know what your audience wants to listen to and hear. And I think the music environment and it's changed so much, and everything in the world has changed, and the artists have known that, and through that they've had to change their style of music. There's a quote from Music Observer that says, "As we move to the future, music keeps changing. From old sounds to today's beats, the story of music continues." The story of music and the culture of how music has changed and adapted from 25 years ago. The second point is blending styles. Artists have used blending styles as a way to create new music and new styles of music, and they have done this by mixing their music with others or collaborating with other artists, and some artists have even done this by mixing their own genres of music together. For example, they could be using country music and pop music and mix that together to create a new genre of music. So my second point is how many people listen. How many people actually listen to pop music or music in general? So stats from it. A quote from the Music of Genre Statistics says that the most streamed genre on Spotify globally in 2002 was pop music, with over 3 billion streams. That's actually insane, and it just shows you how rapidly pop music is growing, and that was in 2022. So imagine it in 2025, 3 years later, and how much it's probably changed just since then. On average, Americans spend around 4 hours a day listening to music, and 1 to 2 hours of that is people who listen to the genre of pop music. And if you think about that, that's actually a long time. The range from 15 to 24 age range is the group that is most commonly listening to pop music, because that's what they've grown up with, that's what they've known. They've known other genres, obviously, like music is very wide, but I think pop music is the most influential in that age range. 32 hours are spent listening to music a week in general, and this has jumped tremendously, but it's jumped 20 hours since 2000. That's from 20 hours to 32 hours a week is 12 hours. Yes, 2000s, but it's changed and evolved like so much since then. So my third and final point is mass appeal and influence. What is the appeal of pop music? Why do people listen to it? Our Music World quotes, "Pop music has a profound influence on numerous genres, shaping their sound and direction." Pop music is so big everywhere. It has an influence to shape the other genres of music and how the other genres of music perceive pop music. It has relatable lyrics. Pop music covers so many different universal themes that people can easily relate to in their lives. It's catchy, it hooks you in. Listeners are able to emotionally connect to it because it's catchy and it has a good smooth beat to it, and there's multiple, you can spin off pop music, you can put a little twist in it, there's different, you can play around with it more than other genres of music. The access to it. Pop music is played everywhere. Parties, social media platforms, TV, and even ads. I know TikTok is a huge social media platform for this. You can hear bits and pieces of pop music and be like, oh, like, that's so cool. Like, I'm gonna go, like, try to find that song, that sound, and then people are actively listening to it. They're going and trying to find that. So in conclusion, there are many reasons why pop music is the most popular. Appeal and the involvement and the amount of people who listen to it are huge ones. That is really why pop music is like the top one of why people listen to it and continue to listen to it every single day, and why it's continuing to grow. Pop music and music in general, the genre of music, is just growing rapidly. People are listening to music every single day. It's part of their daily lives. And I think pop music is just, it's up there. It's the top one because of all of these different reasons. So that is my informative speech. I hope you learned something. Thank you.